Hello, everyone. Welcome to Guided by Lilith. My name is Fiara. This channel is dedicated to Lilith and people that work with her and follow her. If you don't know, Lilith is a dark feminine goddess who can be very controversial, but she offers a lot of genuine insights and opportunities to heal and grow. Before we continue, let's say a short prayer for those watching and for those in the Lilithian, pagan, and occult communities. Mother Lilith, thank you for strengthening us so that we may wake up every day to see a better tomorrow. The power that you have encouraged in us helps us keep going on our journey throughout life. We wish that those in our communities are free of pain and anguish from any sickness or injury. We stand by our creed to protect each other from those that want to do harm. There would be no ill will cast towards us that succeeds. Through whichever challenge, we remain confident that we can face it regardless of previous loss. We seize the day. Ave. As we continue, I'm happy to announce that today is Lilith's Day, October the 24th. It is a mystery as to how exactly this ancient celebration came about, but Lilithians and pagans alike recognize this day as very special. On this day, followers and practitioners set out roses and wine on her altar, as well as things like candles, chocolate, and crystals like obsidian and carnelian. These are all items that Lilith likes to have on her altar, even on a regular basis. What makes October 24th different from the rest is that it most symbolizes and brings forward her fierce and fiery energy. It is a great time to do more elaborate rituals and spells. On this day, we most importantly celebrate her presence and thank her for everything she does. Now, to speak more on what you can expect to see on this channel, I've got a variety of things planned, such as my own personal experiences and lessons from her, book reviews, creator features, spells and rituals, current events, vampire lore, product reviews, and even exploring themes in vampire movies and TV shows. So that's going to be pretty fun. If you're wondering why I'm including vampires as a subject, Lilith is actually known as the Queen of Vampires. Not only that, but she is believed to be the original source of all vampires since the beginning of their existence. Delving into the mysteries and thrills of vampire folklore, and even some of the vampire community is part of what you'll see on this channel. My main goal is to help people understand more in-depth concepts that you may experience while working with Lilith. So many more people are becoming aware of her and get curious about what she actually represents or what she stands for. Even if you don't work with her directly, you can still learn valuable lessons from the attainment of knowledge and hearing what community members have to say. I started accepting Lilith as my spiritual mother a couple of years ago after, unfortunately, I had to euthanize my dog. She was about 14 years old and I had to take her to the vet on an emergency. And it was a very heartbreaking experience. And while I was in mourning, I started to understand the strength that Lilith wanted to make obvious to me that was deep within. And it's waiting to be tapped into, or was waiting to be tapped into. On that night, I understood the hard decision of being the one to escort a soul from their vessel to the afterlife. That's not to say that this is the first time Lilith has been with me. As a goddess known for strength and perseverance, Lilith has definitely been with me for as long as I can remember. As things began to unfold, I started realizing more and more of why things happened the way that they did and who I was at my most authentic self. The day after the euthanasia, I bought a notebook to prepare myself for the information to come. During the evenings, I started getting a plethora of psychic downloads from Lilith that I was able to record and review. These findings were and still are absolutely life-changing. And having to relocate urgently within the past couple of years, the very first notebook has it's been lost. However, these lessons were still in my memory, and I was able to write them down into a brand new notebook that was even nicer than the last. Once again, the old has put into the past, and the new came into the present. I hope maybe one day I'll find that first notebook again, but I can also guarantee that it's currently far away from me and headed towards disposal by hands that are not my own. Still, these lessons survive the hardship that I've experienced since then and now. A lot has happened since that notebook was first written, but by the grace of the Mother, I was able to rewrite them, and now I get to share them with others. Hence the channel name of Guided by Lilith, because of this knowledge being a guide that can be applied to everyday life, not just as a Lilithian or pagan or occultist, but as a human being having an earthly experience. Don't just take my word for it, but make your own decision based off of how these lessons and tidbits of knowledge have benefited you. Keep in mind, they have been put to use and tested to determine whether or not they are worth telling. And I'm confident in saying that they are. They have literally saved my life a couple of times, a number of times, and they've kept me balanced and healthy in both mind and body. Throughout the course of delving into what these chapters contain, you will also get another perspective of Lilith. She has multiple facets. In other words, she has multiple forms, traits, and qualities that don't just fall into one category or label. She is impossible to pigeonhole, and Lilithism comes in a variety of forms, just like how Christianity practices their religion in many different forms. As a content creator and channel owner, I have a responsibility to represent Lilith the best I can. Even if we're including things like reviews and current events, it still all connects to the same energies behind what she promotes. These kinds of things are intertwined and they're not so black and white. I am really looking forward to what we can accomplish as a whole under this channel and who we can help in the process. Lastly, I want to thank you for watching this video today, and it would be very supportive of you if you click the subscribe button. It helps new creators like me to expand and show the content you liked here to other people. If you did like what you saw and heard today, please give me a thumbs up, as that also helps me a ton. This applies for all the videos I'll be uploading in this channel because it lets me know what you like and what you don't like. Therefore, the quality of content improves and you'll have a better experience. Please also leave comments on your thoughts and suggestions, as I do take them into account. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night, and I'll catch you on the flip side.